And it's called Letter to My Ex on our daughter's wedding day for Robin and Emerson. It is true what they say. Time brings about change. Good change, bad change. Once upon a time, I thought I couldn't live without you. Never dreamed you'd want to live without me. I was convinced you were the man who hung the moon. My end all, be all, dream come true. The one I fantasized, the perfect father for my babies during our young, naive teenage years. And we made that dream come true. Thrice in our 20s, we made that dream come true. But somewhere between the I do's and the I can't live without you's, you flipped the script, decided you wanted out. A wife and children were too much heavy baggage. The grass always looks greener on the other side. So you turned your back, walked away, left me to raise the products of our union, along with nothing but my shattered dreams. I hated the selfish person you turned into, but never spoke an unkind word about you to the children. Mother warned me not to make that mistake. I could never understand how you could leave 3 images of yourself behind, but you got the short end of the deal. The thought of abandoning ship never once crossed my mind. I remained in our children's lives, raised 2 girls to become strong, independent Black women, a son to become a man even when I didn't know how. With absolutely no assistance from you, emotionally or financially, I raised 3 gold nuggets to adulthood and did a damn good job, if I do say so myself. On Saturday, May 18th, 2014, we found ourselves in the same room, sharing the same space, yet eons apart, celebrating the wedding of our oldest daughter. You beamed with such pride as you walked her down the aisle. Had I been hateful and vindictive, I would have insisted the honor be mine. I must admit, the thought crossed my mind once. But when I thought of all the precious moments you've missed, I decided it was a moment you deserved. A moment, hopefully, for you to reflect on all those special moments you could have enjoyed. I wondered for weeks how I'd react when we came face to face. Wondered if all the hateful things you've said to me, about me, would come rushing back like salty waves upon the sand. The wedding planner asked if it would be safe to seat us together. He worried close proximity might set off World War III. But thank God, we are not that type of people. I think I could be cordial to the devil if he entered the room. It was not a day for ill will to cloud my judgment, so I tucked old hurts and resentments safely away. It was a day for us to celebrate our daughter and give thanks for the happiness she has found. A day to pray that this loving union will last 100 times longer than ours. He makes her smile, both inside and out, sprinkles twinkles of starlight in her eyes. We were so immature when we got married, yet at the time we both thought we knew it all. We were blinded by first love, or was it lust? Naive enough to think a ring could bind us forever. be the catalyst to help us weather any storm. Time is the element that will teach our daughter the lessons it's taken us a lifetime to learn. It was time that taught her to forgive you for leaving, taught me to finally let go. It rounded out and smoothed my jagged edges, gave you space to recognize the error of your ways. Divorcing one's wife should never mean severing ties with your children. That's a mistake too many men make that needs to change. Just before the ceremony, I was given 5 minutes alone with our daughter. I tried so hard to hold it together, but she was so breathtakingly beautiful. Tears began flowing as I stepped inside the room. I'm trying not to cry, y'all. "Mama, don't do that to me," she said, smiling. Tears welling and glistening in her eyes. I tried hard to regain my composure. "You're gonna make me mess up my makeup." We shared a mother-daughter chuckle. Then I excused myself from the room. During the ceremony, we both cried, tears for different reasons. Mine were tears of joy and happiness. Yours were tears of sadness for lost moments you can never regain. For lack of not knowing any better, there were so many things the two of us did wrong. But out of all our haphazard wrongdoings, there are at least 3 things I know we did right. I do it every time. We named them Robert Jr., Robin, and Devon. And thank God they each love us both the same. The dining room at the dinner reception overflowed abundantly with so much love. Friends and family came from all walks of life to bid well wishes to the happy bride and groom. We blew bubbles as they walked out from the chapel into the sunlight. I smiled and silently lifted heavenward a prayer. That they strive to keep each other just as happy as they are on this their wedding day. It's true what they say. Time brings about change. Good change, bad change. Once upon a now, she thinks she can't live without him. I hope he always makes her think he hung the moon.